Hello everyone, my little boxing friends. Today we have a very interesting topic, a topic that concerns the balls, boxing balls, basketballs, soccer balls, and so on and so forth. Any kind of ball. What does a ball give you? A ball gives you coordination. So if you want to improve your coordination, work with balls. There are exercises designed for the legs, some for the arms, and some for the whole body. There are some very good exercises, very good systems, which were developed somewhere around the 1960s and 1970s. Boxers were always taught this culture, which is very effective for development. So today we will show you some exercises that are classified as special exercises, as well as all the developmental exercises. In general, there are a lot of exercises in boxing. Each exercise has its own specific purpose. And all of this is necessary in order to develop a boxer to the fullest, because there is such a concept as agility. Agility depends on very fine motor skills, on muscular motor skills. That's why there are so many exercises with balls of all different sizes, with heavy ones, with light ones, with very light ones, and with very, very heavy ones. This is the kind of classification that exists. There are balls for the legs, balls for the hands, and balls for everything. Here is a ball for the legs. What is it for? Is it only to develop a boxer's legs as much as possible? It's done very simply. First, the ball is rolled to one side, then to the other, picked up in all sorts of ways, spun around. At first, you do this slowly. Everything that has to do with, let's say, foot feints. Obviously, all types of tapping, all types of juggling, all of this will simply help you. A ball for your feet. It gives you very good mobility, and you don't get confused or lost during the actual step. I'll say it again. A boxer develops their legs in a very, very, let's say, unconventional way, because there are specific steps, there are specific jumps. During a fight, you need to take everything into account, including certain maneuvers that, if you don't work on them, nothing will work out. The more exercises of different types and natures you do, the better you'll develop yourself. That's why there are so many exercises. All the exercises are useful. As they say, they're all worthwhile. So keep at it, develop yourself. It's really good. Warming up with the ball is really effective. Do this at the very start of your warm-up while your muscles are still warm. For example, one of the popular exercises boys do before training is simply passing the ball using the simplest forms, with their heels, with their feet from all sides. You can also add a nice spin to it. There you go. It's no wonder they say that it was boxers who invented football. Although now football players might be watching us and say that it was footballers who invented boxing, right? There's also a really good exercise you can do with a basketball. Of course, there are a lot of them, so we won't show all of them, but we'll demonstrate the main ones, the ones that will definitely help you. So watch carefully. Some things will seem very familiar. Some came to us from basketball, then some from handball, and some just from the street, and some we picked up here and there. That's it. All right, let's get started. The very first thing is to try to toss it quickly. Move it around yourself. There you go. Quickly, quickly, try not to make mistakes. Can you go faster? The ball is needed for coordination. So it's not just for show. You're not just tossing it around. Every time your brain is working to make things more efficient. Now look, here you tossed it. Try to go through a figure eight quickly where your foot is. Here, here, maneuver around here. There you go. Watch one more time. 1, 2, 3. And the thigh and the neck. And the whole cycle. 1, 2, 3. I'll say it again. These exercises are really good to do. During the warm-up, they're relatively easy, not complicated exercises, and they're very, very useful. In general, these exercises are just basic physical training. That is, we did all of this in our physical education classes at school. A very simple exercise. Toss it here, catch it, toss it here, catch it here. Give it a try. Up, 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 with your fingers, with your fingers. Now, very carefully, throw it gently with your fingers, with your fingers. Try to kind of, look at me, look at me. You just toss it straight up and adjust yourself underneath it. There you go, good job. See, one more time. There you go. And now the other way. Obviously, whenever you make contact with the floor, when you're practicing your dribbling, that is, the hands and feet are tied. So there's movement here, right? And the strike. The same thing is done with a tennis ball. Slowly. Toss it with one hand, then the other, then both, and start passing it between your legs and behind the front. Behind the front, behind the front. And try to do everything with one hand that you could do with two. Let's move on to special exercises. These are the ones that boxers themselves came up with. Special exercises. Look, you can easily hold it on your palm. But try to hold it on your fist. Just try to keep it there. Give it a try. See? It starts to dance around. This is where coordination comes in. In other words, you need to feel your hand as part of your whole body. Not just kind of, but specifically. Look at what you can do with the ball. Watch, now I'll bring it up to my elbow. See? You have to control it 100%. There's an exercise like this. Look, you bring it up to your chest. 1. From the chest. 1. And you need to catch it. 1. 1. 1. The hardest part is when you start making a sort of circle with the ball. When you lift it and begin to spin it around in a circle. It's a very difficult exercise. Try to hold it, to keep it steady. There you go. Now look, try tossing it from one hand to the other. Just toss it back and forth. You can also toss it a little with just one hand. It seems simple, but try to do it. Without a certain level of motor skills and coordination, you just won't be able to do it. Hop. Hop, hop. Hop, hop, and you got it out. Hop, hop, hop. Come on, Dima, try a little harder. Keep trying, keep trying. Give it a try. Relax. Look. Look at me. Relax. The tension isn't in your hand here. You're creating the tension in your head. You watch him so that he calms down once and for all. Completely relax all your muscles and at least open your hand and then squeeze it. And you'll understand where you need to catch the tension. This is an incomplete set of a boxer's essentials for overall development. There are actually a lot of different options, both heavy and light. All of them are necessary, all of them provide a lot of development. The ball weighs 2 kilograms. On the one hand, that's not much, but on the other hand, it's quite a lot. So try to toss it sharply from your palm, like this, and try not to let it slip. Doesn't this remind you of anything, Dima? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, give it a try. No.
I get what you're talking about. It slips out.
Let me show you again. There you go. There you go. One more time. Stop. 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 Let me explain.
You can hold them with just one hand.
Look, you don't need to grip it. You make the movement using the twist of your hand itself. Here, look, see how it moves through. This is exactly the movement where you can throw the handle, or toss it, or throw it. And for that you need this whole twisting part. But there is a single tension from the shoulder to the wrist. So the whole simplicity of this movement is actually an incredibly complex thing. Because I'm not squeezing it like this. I'm not grabbing it like this. That is, it's enough for me to just make the movement correctly and quickly. There are a lot of such nuances that only the ball itself can create. Once again, look, the turning movement, the turning. You can do it quickly, very quickly. So we did this exercise with a light ball, and now try to do it with a heavy ball. Watch how it's done. Each time it's like you're throwing it. That is, you're not just carrying it through. You're kind of tossing it over. You have this moment when you throw it. See? Toss it over. You're not passing it from hand to hand, but actually throwing it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, tossed it. 1, tossed it, tossed it, tossed it, tossed it. Here, every time you have to gauge your strength. That's what's so good about balls. There's no substitute. Nothing can replace them. We tried with bricks. It hurt. See, there's a difference. You need a light ball for some exercises and a heavy ball for others. Look, this is the same exercise, but now I'm doing it with a heavy ball. There's this little trick. Oops. One more time. See, here both your legs and arms are working well, but most importantly, your head is working. You roll it once and hold it. Again, look, you roll it in, roll it out, bring it out. And then roll it in, roll it out. Give it a try. Boxers are very smart people. A lot of things were invented by boxers themselves. My coach used to say that basketball, volleyball, and soccer are the essential sports for a boxer because they develop agility. Try rolling it onto your fist. That's fine. Now with your arm fully extended V, you need to do this trick. It also seems simple, but it's actually a very good preparatory exercise for boxing. Here you're also shifting your body weight. Try not to toss it, but guide it upward. The same goes for both hands. The same with both hands. It seems simple, but it's effective. Look, try switching it quickly. But this is a very light ball. Careful, careful. Catch it with your palm, not your fingers. Into your palm. There you go, good jobs. And with more energy, more energy. There you go, good job. This exercise also comes from the circus. So one, it's not very easy, but it's a strength exercise. It's very simple. First, you toss the ball forward and backward. There you go, good job, good job. Try to keep it steady, yes, just like that. These exercises are more or less for those who are already prepared. Because once again, it may seem simple, but it's actually a very difficult, serious exercise. Next variation.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Spread your arms and bring them together. There you go. See, there's so much strain, right? Good job, Dimka. See, you're a strong guy. The ball weighs 4 kilograms. This is one of the most popular exercises among boxers. It's very good for striking technique. It really helps develop the main impact part of the punch. You throw it just like you would push a shot put. The same principle applies. Everything comes from the shoulder in a single motion. Over time, you can move closer. You can also move back to start calculating your throw. Try to do everything with one hand, left or right. No. No, stop. See, you're throwing it and catching it with both hands. The most important thing is to coordinate this movement so that when you throw it, it comes right back into your hand. See, you're constantly controlling it for the push. See how it's twisting you. So here, stop. Don't rush. One more time. When you're throwing it, you're already taking the return into account. That's why you can try throwing it slowly. Try it. There. Stop. Now look, right in this part, right here. Don't force it. Don't force it. Just keep it steady. You don't even need to twist it over here. It will come right into your hand by itself. One por out, one. Next exercise. Next. 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 Oh. Well done. There you go. That's it. Good job. This is a really tough exercise. Really tough. It's for your abs, and try to push it out using your abs. I'll press on it and you push it out with your abs. Come on. Come on, push it out. In. There you go. Come on. There you go. What's up with you? Come on. Relax. Tense up and toss it up. In. Well done. There you go. Come on. Oh, come on. Whoa. All right, guys, just so you understand how hard this is for him, now I'm going to press down with my knee. Go ahead. There you go. Good job. Good job. Very good. Now look, these exercises are already being done by champions. This is a very serious thing, because if you do it incorrectly or without preparation, your organs could shift. So take it slow. There you go. Good. There you go. Be patient, be patient, be patient. There you go. Which organ do we have here? Drake. Here's the liver. Oh, sunshine. Legs together, together, together. Lift, lift, lift. In. Come on, hang in there. Hang in there. We haven't even started yet. We haven't even started yet. Yeah, we haven't started, Dima. Come on, slowly, slowly. There you go. These exercises should already be done with your coach. Because, well, since I'm a boxer myself, I know very well how much, this exercise burns. It's for the serious ones. My coach never went easy on me. That's why I became strong. Although I think he actually did go easy on me. There you go. Be patient, be patient. There you go. Ready? Come on, come on, come on, come on. You good? I'm good. There you go. Look, I'm throwing it. Put your hands behind your head. Behind your head. This is also a very, very good exercise. There you go. Now look at your legs. Put your legs together and tense them. There you go. Ready to go? Forward, look, Dima. There you go. Good job. Good job. My back started hurting. Yes, the back is here, and that's all. There you go. You can actually do it all the way down to your feet. See, it might seem like nothing, right? What's the ball? This is a serious ball. Look, there are exercises you can do lying down, sitting, and standing. Each one has a different principle of impact. They are done in different ways. In other words, they are woven into specialized programs. There are actually a lot of these exercises. So, in your training plan, only a few are included, no more than 8 to 10 ball exercises. Now look, I'm going to toss you the ball with both hands, and you just throw it back to me with both hands, straight from yourself. Yes. One more time, right into your hands, right into your hands, as if he were burning you. Now look, your hands should be under you, not like this, so that you can immediately, yes, that's your movement. There you go. Throw, throw, throw. Your hands must work, otherwise he will break you. There you go. Faster, verb, faster, verb, faster. Oh, faster. In. There you go. Now look, you catch it with one hand from the shoulder and throw it with a turn. Yes. One more time. Catch it with both hands, with both. There you go. And you take out two at once. In. There you go. Okay, other hand. There you go. Good. 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 Now I'll stand to the side and toss it to you for both hands. First you need to, which hand is it? Your left hand. So start with your left. Ready? Should I catch with both hands? Yes. There you go. Stronger, stronger, stronger. In. There you go. Good. In. There you go. That's good. 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 There you go. Well done. Very well done. In. Good. Well done. Your task is to throw it right here. Here. Right here. Let's go. you throw it from underneath. Stand right here. You throw it from underneath like this with a lift. There you go. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2 from underneath. There you go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, I'll explain what this is. It's so that the coordination between your legs and arms is symmetrical, because the extension and the throw follow the same principle. Both your arms and your legs work the same way. Let's keep going. A classic exercise. Push with your hand and strike. In. Oops. Clap. 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 Oops. Well, you get it, right? It's a really great exercise. It combines both strength and speed. And this is where your coordination comes in, because I can point over there, but throw it over here. There, there, there. Faster, faster, faster. In. 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 There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. There you go. Good job. With both hands, you throw it up. For now, don't try to throw it too high. Just high enough so you can control it. But originally, the higher, the better. They're higher. There you go. Throw it more gently. You should be like a spring. Both your legs and arms should work like springs. 1, throw it up. There you go. 1, higher. There you go. Stop, stop, stop. Now look, from here. You do it in a short motion, just a little down and up, down and up, down and up. You're lowering it too far. There you go. It should make you squat down. Now get into a boxing stance. There you go. Let's go. In a boxing stance. In. Good job. There you go. Switch your stance. Switch. Stop. That's not how you switch. Look, you just throw it like this. See, I'm in one stance. See, now I'm in another stance. 1, 1, 1. So that your legs are in exactly the position you need to push off. There you go. Switch stances. Try to switch while you're moving. See how hard it is. Switch, switch your stance, switch. There you go. Face forward, face forward. There you go. Your stance. There you go. Opponent's stance. There you go. Good. That's enough. Now with one hand. Look, the same principle applies here. You don't need to throw it too high. First, learn to work with it from the perspective of this spring-like motion, so that both your legs and your arm move in sync. See? 1, 1, 1. Try it.
This is very difficult.
It's difficult. This is a tough exercise. Well, when it comes to coordination, let me tell you, there are no easy exercises.
It's really tough sometimes, honestly.
It's difficult, very difficult. Now switch from one to the other. Look, when I throw, I have time to reposition my legs. See? Watch. 1, and I reposition my legs. 1, I can run like this. Slowly.
Here, both the legs and...
Both the legs and the arms. Everything is working here. The ball involves strength, coordination, speed, everything. There are a lot of these exercises, and you really need to do them regularly. All of them. That's how you make progress. So, dear boxing friends, thank you for watching. Stay with us. Subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave your comments. Wishing you kindness and love